So as esports and sports have like developed over time, you have like greatest of all times. And I know that we've had that conversation before. I know that everybody has their own opinions on where people are. But regardless, I think everyone's top three are retired pros now. So if you had to pick any current player in the league that had a possibility of becoming the greatest Call of Duty player of all time, who would you pick?
In the future?
Yeah. So like when it's all said and done and when they retire, who has the best shot at whoever's pick is, Crim, Damon, Scump, whatever the case is? Who has the
Simp
best
or
shot
aBeZy?
at being number one?
Simp or aBeZy?
Simp or aBeZy right now.
I don't even think that changes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, there's a couple people though that I could see doing it. Like, it's hard.
I don't. Who?
Pred.
Nah.
What if Pred went to OpTic and they won, like, they had like a dynasty season?
It's well, actually, now that I think about it,
I
dude,
still don't think that matters.
think about, you know what's hard about this whole scenario is like Simp, aBeZy, and Cellium, like that trio are just such a like, they're all in contention for that. They're every single one of them is contention for that. And assuming they
Sell less.
here's the thing though, assuming they stay together for the rest of their careers,
Then it's Simp or aBeZy clear. Yeah.
and that's
Cell,
and the
Cell
only
really can't
reason
get in that
why-
combo.
The only reason why that's a thing though is because Cell didn't win without them.
Well, Cell
so-
missed out on like all of 2019 success that they had.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I don't know. It's such a.
And I
hard
don't think
conversation.
Pred could even get close. Like Pred's not going to win champs this year. He's not going to win champs last year. Or he didn't win
Yeah.
champs last year. Like
I mean, just talent wise and personality wise, I feel like they have it. They have an opportunity. I guess Shotzzy also has an opportunity. Let's say he wins another champs.
I don't see how he doesn't even come close in wins. He's won what, 3 events?
Yeah, but yeah, well,
How does that
it's-
match up now, though?
it's
'Cause
Simp or
The
aBeZy.
only
It's not
reason
even
it's
close.
Simp and aBeZy is because they had that dynasty season in Cold War. But like,
And they dominated in 2019.
yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm just saying, realistically, I don't see another season like that happening, like for anyone
But
ever anymore.
even outside of their dynasty year in Cold War, they've been top 3 like every event ever. Like their averages are insane. Like they are averaging like a 3rd place finish or 2nd place finish in their career over like 40 events or whatever it is. Like I mean,
I'm not disagreeing with you saying it's Simp or aBeZy. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anyone else that even like,
There's
would
not.
be able to.
it's Simp or aBeZy, and the next person up is nowhere near them.
It's Simp and aBeZy unless if one of them splits and can put down the other.
do you think they will split at one point, or do you think they're kind of locked in?
No,
Locked in?
They don't have an incentive to
unless
split.
they are getting hoop taped.
Yeah.
There's no
'Cause
point, bro.
Both of
There's
them
no
will
point.
always get paid. There's like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's no incentive. They'll always get paid, and they'll always have a safe spot. They don't have to,
They'll
you know what I mean?
always place top 4.
Yeah, they'll
Like,
always
oh.
also have the best teams because they will attract the best players. Like even if Slasher retires and Cell retires, like they'll easily get two more guys of the best caliber. Like
Yeah. Now, how many more do they need?
a lot.
A lot.
They just need years. Like they just need years under their
I don't know
belt.
if I'd say, I don't. How many do they have? Anyone? Does it use?
So
They got they have like 8 wins, I think, and like the 2 world championships,
See, I
8
want
or
to
9.
say I want to say a lot, but in the reality of what we play now, I don't. I think we would have to.
Dude,
there
I
would
hate
have to
this
be-
argument of what we have now. We have an 8-team league. Like we legit have an 8-team league. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this. Like the competition is better now. We have an 8-team league. They are going up against 8 decent teams every event. And some it's 6. Like we talk about some of these teams, you know, coming into an event weekend, you have teams like ROKKR, like that just don't even, they're not even there.
no,
So in
but
reality, you have like a
it's
16
like the scale
and you're
of the
winning
tournaments,
2
though,
matches.
Pat. Cause like back
Yeah,
in
but you're
like,
winning 2 matches and you're in a grand final.
in like, okay, I'm saying back in older days of Call of Duty, we probably had more tournaments like BO2, not BO2, like BO2, yeah.
We had an
Ghost.
average of like 10 tournaments a year. average.
Okay,
at most.
and dude,
At realistically, it was like 9.
and then there's the anomaly year of like Advanced Warfare where like
That was the only year we had more.
okay, but
we
like
also the next year after that we went down to 5. So
yes, but there's teams that farmed a couple wins in that regard.
Yeah, OpTic
back
they
in the
farmed
day.
OpTic and FaZe.
And then on top of that, there was dominant like actual dynasties, which are probably never gonna happen again. So I feel like the scale of tournaments just needs to be bigger. I'm not saying that so they can overtake. I'm saying so they could be in the conversation.
I really don't.
I'm like, I don't like the conversation of the GOAT. I think everyone was the greatest in their own way and contributed something large to the grand scheme of Call of Duty. And I feel like by the end of it, they will also do that. I'm not going to ever say this one player was better than all of them because
GOAT has nothing to do with what you contribute to Call of Duty. And I think that's what was so like.
The thing is, no one's going to win third. How many championships does Crim have?
Like 37.
No one is winning that many. Like,
but there's also some fugazi on there.
even if
I counted like the Australia event where there was like 2 teams there.
Yeah.
Okay, but even if they play as long as Crim does, they're not achieving that. Nobody is, and the reason is just there's just way more comp. Yeah, there's way more comp. I'm not saying the comp is necessarily better because the argument is we always play at a ceiling, right? And everyone's can reach that ceiling, but no one else goes any higher, right? We the big T argument, but it's more so that like we just have more comp. Like there's just more people. I don't know if
that's true.
There are more people at that ceiling now.
We have Crim played 15 years and took a 2-year break. Realistically, that's what happened. Crim played 15 years in Call of Duty and took a 2-year break to play Halo. So, and in that time period, like when we do this comparison, Simp has only played for 4 years. Like there's still 11 years that Crim played more. You're telling me that in the next 11 years in 2034,
you have to shave.
He couldn't have that many event wins?
You have to shave some of those years off because we played a couple of those years while we were like before like we were 18. I think if you start at
Crim Crim is 30 years old. Like
wait. Do any of his champions? When was Crim 18? BO2 probably.
Crim didn't win before he was 18.
Oh, okay, then never mind for Crim.
Bro, anyway.
I don't know. Either way, I still don't think.
No, let's talk about this. Simp has only played COD for 4 years. Right? 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and we just started 2023. Now, right? So he's in his 5th year. He's in his 5th year. There's still 10 more years that he has to catch up to Crim in terms of career playtime. So you're telling me that at the end of 2033,
holy fuck,
he couldn't be close to that? I feel like
something, dude. How many is he at right now? 8?
37 or 38.
I don't know, bro. That's like
and
although I do think he's gonna win many more. And he should, or aBeZy, and then both should. It's more so like it's the weight of the tournaments, bro. Do you know how hard it is to win a tournament nowadays compared to back then? And
I still hate that argument, though.
No.
We're in an 8-team league.
Yes, we are. However, Pat, you know for a fact back in BO2 there was maybe 2 other teams that were at the ceiling of being able to win.
Yeah, but there's only 4 now. We just talked about to start this episode. Who can you see winning Major 4? It's OpTic, it's Thieves, it's FaZe, and it's Ultra. There's no one else. No one else is even close in contention.
Yeah, you're right, but at the same time,
there's nobody. Like, why do we even acknowledge these ROKKR teams?
But the thing is, we're not getting another dominant.
I don't think we will get the dominance.
I don't think we're gonna get that dominance, and that's the thing is though. That's why it's so inflated. Like the amount of tournament wins, it's not taking anything away from them, like because they earned it. It's just that, like, bro, that stint where, like, let's say you had with Complexity, how many tournaments did you win with Cole?
Like 12 or 13.
Okay, I'm not taking that away from you. Don't take that the wrong way. 12 or 13 tournaments are on your team are from a dominant run.
But that was from winning everything over 2 years. FaZe could do the same thing.
Listen. What I'm saying is, imagine Cold War. Imagine the game Cold War lasted for 3 years. Then aBeZy and Simp probably would have more championships, inflating their like count.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that is never thought about. Simp and aBeZy have a massive advantage that we never had back in the day, and I'll tell you why. They are playing the same game. since 2019 to now, every game has been basically the exact same. I would even throw BO4 in there, to be honest, but they've all been the exact same. You go back to our day, we went from regular boots to jetpacks with abilities, back to boots, then to these tax sprint, fucked up spawns, casual COD.
Dude.
They're playing the same game. We had to switch every 2 years.
They're playing the same game mechanically to an extent.
Yeah, but that's a huge thing.
But also the gameplay variety and the gameplay like flow is so much more random, bro.
No, I agree with you, but I'm saying
so
they don't have to adapt to different games though. They get to play the same shit. Like mechanically, they get to stay at the same skill level. When you go back to like bro, think like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, BO1, and then think like a little bit modern with BO2 and Ghost and whatever. Then you jump to jetpacks. Then you jump to specialists in jetpacks and wall running. Then you jump back to boots. Then you jump to stim fucking slide canceling. Then you jump to tax sprint random casual COD. Like no red dots on a mini map. Like there's so many different styles of COD.
So for
they get the same one.
Those of you guys in the chat watching, to the viewers, not chat, sorry, the viewers, the comments. In my opinion, I think Pat's going to be on the other side of this. I would much rather have to adapt in a Call of Duty game to different game mechanics, but at least keep the same formula with quote unquote good maps, a normal fucking spawn system, and all that stuff. Like all the things that make Call of Duty good, fun, and competitive, rather than
but Chris, here's the thing.
Keeping the same mechanics every year, but having terrible fucking maps, terrible spawn system, absolutely RNG filled game mechanics that literally make it so it's just less skillful. I would much rather have the things that we had to deal with back then than the things we have now.
I don't disagree with you, but the problem with that is there is a reason that they were able to stay at that sustained level of dominance. Bro, if I got to play BO2 and in my entire career, like, yeah, I'm placing top 3 every event until I stop playing a BO2 style game. And that's what I'm talking about with why they're at such an advantage is most likely due to the success of the COD franchise in general since Modern Warfare 19 and Warzone happened. We're going to see this style of game stay for an extended period of time. So that means that they get to play exactly what they know and like. Because it is. They get to play. They're not going to fall off. There is no fall off. There is no changing to them.
If we played MW1 or even this game or Vanguard, and I'm gonna exclude Cold War because I mean you didn't play it anymore, but I played Cold War. Cold War was as normal as a Call of Duty as you could get.
Still had slide canceling and it did everything else.
Slide canceling wasn't like an RNG mechanic. Slide canceling was an abusive mechanic.
It's still something that they're used to. You don't go from think about what we were used to. We were used to
listen. I'm talking about
make the comparison.
I'm playing the game systems, the actual systems of the game. It had a normal time to kill. It had good maps because we actually played with basically a lot of BO2 maps. The guns actually took skill to use, right? Blah, blah, blah. Right. If we played MW1 or like you played MW1 or like Vanguard for literally an entire year, bro, you're not telling me Dallas Empire or LA Thieves were gonna just have a dominant fucking year where they won everything.
You're missing the point. You're completely missing my point. I'm not talking about the teams. I'm saying the players. Simp and aBeZy. These style of CODs fit their style of play, and they never will have to switch from that. They won't have to just randomly go and play jetpacks for 3 years, or add wall running, or add specialists, or go to 5v5, and then go back to 4v4, and then go to a boot. They don't have to deal with that. So, like, they get to stay at their sustained level of dominance the whole time. They get to play the same type of CODs that they know that they are great at.
So we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
don't think they're gonna be at an advantage here. I don't think we'll ever see another.
Let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Are you Team Chris or are you Team Pat on this one?
Hold on. Another factor. It's in the franchise model. They don't have to deal with like the team dynamics that happened back in the day. think about it, bro. You could basically get any teammate you wanted back in the day. There wasn't a contract hurdle. Like they get to stay at like team wise, they're gonna keep the same teams, and it's not gonna get poached. Back in the day, bro, like people just got poached. If another team with other players wanted someone on your team who was really good, boom, they could get them. They could just go and hey, I'll give you more money. It doesn't work that way in this ecosystem. Like it just doesn't.